So, I'm on a different planet, but there are humans there, and this being comes to help us, but anyway, not many people know about her, and she comes to like a group of us humans that are trying to help humanity, but like failing. And this female, she comes to us, but she's in a human body, but she's not human. And she can help us save humanity, but she has to daisy chain several human bodies together to attain the consciousness that is necessary to transcend the layers of reality so that she can save us. And some of the people there mistrust her, they don't trust her. But it's just because they're scared. And so I offer my body to be used as one of the generators. So she comes into my body, and there are several of us, but our bodies keep failing. But it's such an amazing experience. And as our bodies fail, we die. And so it looks from the outside like she's using us as... it doesn't look like that if you're using your heart to view what's going on. But if you were just looking at the situation with fear, that might be what you see. But she was using our bodies and stringing us together, kind of like you would use several car batteries to make a solar power. You need it to make a rechargeable battery, daisy chain. She was doing that, only using our human bodies. And but several of us died because our bodies just couldn't handle the amount of energy that she was channeling through them. And as she entered my body, I could feel her. You could feel her physically moving through your body, through your heart, through your lungs, through your veins and your capillaries, and but then once the chain of energy was completed, your consciousness just burst into this. It was just amazing. It was bursting forth past all of the limitations of human bodies and human minds to this incredible new consciousness that was like being God, is what it was. It was I don't even know how to explain it. I don't really know how to describe it. It was really so far beyond anything that was like anything that was like human understanding, and it was far beyond any like even angelic consciousness. It was like being gone. I wonder if that's what Jesus saw. Like, I wonder if that's what Jesus. That's incredible. So their bodies started to give out. Because we could only sustain this amount of energy through our bodies for so long before, like, certain of our organs, like kidneys. And she would explain to us before she did it, like, she could scan our bodies with her mind and tell us which of our body parts would fail and whether that would be like catastrophic failure for our human body or not. And some of us, like, some of us knew that we were gonna die, and we sacrificed our bodies anyways so that she could use them and link them together so that we could save this human race that was on a different planet. It was very much like Earth, but it wasn't here. It was somewhere else. And so I was one of them, and on the last try, like, we only had one more try. And because there were only so many people who were willing to sacrifice their bodies to do this. And like on the last try, 2 of us were gonna have to die in order for the last push of reality to be broken, so that this human race on a different planet could be saved. And I don't know if I just said that right. Did I say that right? And so, like, in the last push, like, one of the other women was gonna, like, lose it. She was, anyway, it was, like, 2 of us were gonna die in this last bid to, you know, to hook a couple human beings together, like, organically, so we could push consciousness to the next level, like, so we could evolve more rapidly, because humans were dying on this planet because they weren't doing very well there. They hadn't achieved full consciousness and were far behind schedule. And so this drastic measure needed to happen. Otherwise, they were not going to make it. Like, the whole of that human race on that planet was not going to make it. And so we're all chained together, and we're, like, in the last, and there's like 4 or 5 of us women. And we do, like, the last little bit, and we're trying to get everything done. And we're, like, racing to get everything done. And there's this group of humans that completely mistrust this woman that came to save us. And they, like, come in and see that 2 of the other humans that had helped us in the previous cycle, they died. Their bodies died. And so they're, like, these humans are, like, running around trying to find us and, like, stop us. Because all they see is that some alien is, like, using human bodies. Like, they don't understand what we're doing. Like, they don't understand the entirety of that human race on that particular planet Earth depends on, like, the survival, their survival depends on us doing this, and that we're willingly sacrificing us. We know we're sacrificing ourselves. We know what we're doing. We're doing it consciously, and we're doing it willingly. But they don't see that. They don't understand. They think it's just like some alien that came to, like, kill people, and it's some weird, like, I don't know, some weird thing, and it's not. So anyway, they're trying to stop us, and we're trying to just get this done. We don't care if we die, like, we do care, but it's a small price to pay in light of saving this entire human race. And I can feel her, like, in my body. I could feel her moving through my body. She would send, I don't know, feelers, or kind of like tentacles throughout your body so that she could link us together, because it had to be like a physical link. It couldn't just be energetic, or it couldn't just be like a link of the mind. And when she would do this, it was just so amazing. Like, the leaps and bounds in consciousness and the evolution of consciousness, of human consciousness on that planet. And then she would link it all together with the last human being in the chain, and that human being would take on the higher levels of consciousness that we had attained through linking ourselves together with the help of this woman who was like the savior of that human race. And even she was in like a human body, but it wasn't her human body. Like, it was the body of another person that had sacrificed themselves, like their consciousness. Like, they had sacrificed their body. And like, from an outsider's perspective, you wouldn't know that that's what had happened. But when she linked us all together, you knew everything that the others think, felt, saw, had been through, but it didn't take time to know it. You just knew it all at once. Like, it was all at once, like everything all at once. Everything and everywhere and in every when that they had been through, felt, seen, experienced, thought, everything all at once. It was just really wow. Apparently the technological advances made on that planet were not enough to propel that particular collective of humans into the future. And so because of that lack of technology or technological advancement, this particular human race on that particular planet, Earth, had steered away from technology, and instead was trying to develop like their spiritual technology, so to speak, more like, organic technology, like using their bodies, using their minds, using nature. But they just hadn't gotten far enough. They were so close, but they just weren't quite there. So yeah, that was an amazing dream.